welcome to the early show, or probably soon to be named, oh my god, what am I doing up at this time in the morning show, because we'll be going to the really early show as soon as I get my times from going back to work. Anyway, enough, what was that? Email. Enough nonsense. Let's just get going.
Good morning, sunshine. Are you ready to be energized?
Wow, there seems to be a bit of noise coming through my mic. We had a whole disaster last night when we did the launch of this thing here, which was crazy. Hold on, let me check the old noisage. Yeah, look at that. I want you down a little bit. Do I sound okay? Checking everybody can hear me okay. Noise gate thing is fine. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I think we're good. I hope we're good. God damn it. Are we good? Yes. Yep, so last night we had a disaster. And the disaster reflected completely on the fact that the whole thing just fell apart. It was set up beautifully. We had our new screens. We had our everything. Everything was perfect. Everything was great. And then all of a sudden, when right after I played the mini documentary thing through OBS, my mic just decided no, we're not going to work anymore. And then it was just we had a little video playing in the bottom right hand corner of things, but the sound was off that when I tested it, and then the sound was on. So that got deleted, the whole thing got deleted, and we started again, came on, and I was like, I can't be asked speaking. Let's just ramble for 20 minutes and then I'll go and do some work. And that's what I did, and I set up the streams for today. We've got a different camera angle now. I have my nice little Logitech up higher now, so I can look into your eyes, which is much better. And when I'm looking at the papers, instead of looking up at the papers now, because the camera was down low, I'm kind of looking down at the papers, which is great. Oh dear. I suppose we could just get on with the papers, see if we can keep this in at 30 minutes or less, just practicing. Okay, so let's hit the papers right now. Okay, let me just check the sound gate one more time, because it doesn't want to be. That's better. Good. Excellent. Right. Take these off now. Actually, no, I'm paranoid about the sound. We'll keep them on. Right, so the Times watchdog allows thousands more appeals against A-level grades. I suppose this will be because they had an logarithm thing deciding the average mark for each pupil. Instead of doing an exam, they could have done more in the Scottish system as well as the English system. It really has to be. There had to be more for those kids, but that's hindsight. We'll have to move past it quickly, get the appeals done, and take it from there. You know, there's not much else we can do. Britons on their way to France risk quarantine. Saharan air may make today the hottest ever. Wow. As the UK imposes quarantine rules on more countries, the Times says British tourists heading to France are being warned it may be next on the list. The paper quotes one travel consultant saying the country is bubbling with cases, adding that it has 5 days to reduce infections or face quarantine restrictions. I mean, is there people putting quarantine restrictions on people travelling back from the UK? That'd be interesting. You know, we've got like several lockdown zones in our part of the world, so why aren't they doing that to us? You know, it would make sense. Daily Telegraph. Oh my god. Of course, you go to the gym wearing a shirt and tie, Boris, don't you? You really do. I love photo ops like that. It's just unbelievable. And he's at the lift gym as well. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Exam U-turn as pupils win reprieve over appeals. I'm all for this. I think that we need to be able to turn round and offer our guys, if their exam grade doesn't truly reflect their greatest efforts and they think that they should have got more, I don't know how they'll prove it, but oh god, yawny this morning again. Don't know how they'll prove it, but they'll just have to do it. And we have to be more lenient as well, simply because of COVID, because of the virus. I mean, people need to have their exam results. These exam results are what will affect them for the rest of their lives, for university, etc. You know, so we need to do the most we can. I mean, my whole idea, it's a hindsight idea, but maybe one day it kind of will look at it and be adopted in the future, just in case, is let them do their exams, create 4 or 5 different papers per subject and have the exams staggered over 5 days. You know, split the high school into 5, you know, paper 1, paper 2, paper 3, paper 4, paper 5, sit the exam, get them marked, they've done them, bang, no issues whatsoever, and they can maintain social distancing as well. You know, it's very good. Right, ministers monitoring rises in cases. Yep, that was in the Times as well. Cull to scrap jail discounts for guilty pleas. Yeah, we should do that. We should. Navy on call to stem flow of illegal immigrants. Like we have a massive flow. It's not like a tap where they can't be stopped. We are an island nation. It is a bit tough for them to get here, and you know, it's mostly, I don't know how it works, but would it be cargo containers on, you know, you hear horror stories about things like that. That was a terrible thing that happened earlier this year. You know, it's just awful. Anyway, Daily Telegraph also says ministers are monitoring rising cases in France, and the paper's lead story focuses on the decision by England's exam watchdog Ofqual. Ofqual. That's a great word. Allowing greater opportunity to appeal against grades awarded under this year's statistical model. The paper also features a large picture of the Prime Minister wearing a tie while lifting dumbbells in the gym. And what's that? 10? Is that 10 kilos on each one? He's a strong boy. He's these muskelis. Oh, he's muskel. Hang on, I'm doing this one. Oh, he's muskelis. Muskelis. He's a strong boy. He actually looks like he's holding them up, going, "Oh, quick, quick, take the photograph. Take the photograph now. I can't do this forever. Where's Dominic? Dominic, can you just take one of these for me, please? Please, please take one of these for me. Oh, that's easy. Thank you very much, Dominic. You're such a good friend." Oh, this next picture. Oh, my word. Oh, it's him with the weights again. Oh dear. Look at that. Yeah, I don't know what you make of that, Boris. Economy is showing signs of strength. Boris Johnson issued a rallying cry to the nation. Get back to work and fire up the economy. Yes, of course. Get back to work and fire up the economy. And don't care about spreading the virus around the place. Absolutely not. There has to be ways we can do this, people. There has to be ways we can do this. We need to get back to work without a doubt. Okay, but the economy has to play second fiddle to the public health crisis that we're in. Look at that. Looking off like a Spartan, looking at his enemies. A weak economy is my enemy. I'm going to get everybody back to work. Grr. It's just that. Can you imagine? Like, look mean, Mr. Prime Minister. Prime Minister, come on now. Look mean. Let's look our best now, shall we? Yes. Give us that look. Give us that sultry look. Yeah. We'll keep that for your OnlyFans. Give us that. I'm going to get the economy strong again. Look, yeah, that's perfect. Oh, for God's sake. Photo ops. Financial Times. Wow. Microsoft shifts focus to buying TikTok's entire global operation. Ooh, that's amazing. That is amazing. Can you imagine that? TikTok in Microsoft's hands. Astounding. US group extends purchase plan. Race to beat September deadline. Well, Sunak under pressure to extend furlough scheme after British, what's that, BOE? Warns job on British. Okay. Right. Okay, let's read this. But the Financial Times reports that the bank also warned unemployment will remain high until at least the end of next year, adding that Chancellor Rishi Sunak is coming under pressure to extend the jobs furlough scheme. The paper's lead story says Microsoft has shifted its focus to buying the whole of Chinese social media company TikTok instead of just the US operation. It's good. And yeah, furlough scheme needs to be looked at still. You can't have a weak economy with a mass amount of unemployment. You can't have a strong economy without having a mass amount of unemployment. It kind of, if it's a strong economy, why are people not working? Why are people not having jobs? That means that it's a strong economy because of profit once again. Profit is the marker for a strong economy. Crazy world that we live in. Right, moving on to The Guardian. The doctors warn do not halt normal NHS care again to tackle COVID-19. Yep, because they have a backlog. I was, honest to God, I don't know what I would have done if I had had my bout of cancer during this crisis. It would have been awful. Awful, and awful some more. It doesn't bear thinking about, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, we need a stronger NHS. I mean, Do you think that the Tories will use this as an excuse to saying if it was private it would have been stronger, we would have been better prepared? You know, I really hope not. Truly, I hope not. Because that would just have been awful. You know? I don't like thinking about things like that. The NHS is kind of like a jewel. It's not perfect, but it's not perfect because it's had 10 years of cuts put onto it as well. Maybe even longer. It's something that we need to constantly invest in. It's something that we need to train enough people for, make it worthwhile to be part of it for the people that work within this amazing organisation. It kind of has to be the case. We don't have a choice in this matter whatsoever. It needs to be done this way. It just does. It's just the way that it is, you know. But we'll wait and see what happens. We shall wait and see what happens. Ah, dear. Anyway, let's read what The Guardian says. Leading doctors tell The Guardian that shutting down normal NHS operations in a second wave of coronavirus infections would inflict pain, misery and risk of death on tens of thousands of patients. The NHS must never again be a COVID-only service, one says. Well, I agree completely. And here we go. Don't be afraid of the cancel culture cult. Ricky Gervais tells us why Twitter outrage mobs will not rein him in. What is a cancel culture? I don't know. We'll have a look. It'll say something. Flack mum's fury at cop. You should be disgusted with yourself, she tells detective at suicide inquest who pushed for the start of... Ah, right. Yeah. We shame. Right, okay. Flack mum's fury at cop in Metro's headline, reporting on the inquest of Love Island presenter Caroline Flack, who killed herself after she was investigated for an alleged assault on her boyfriend. Her mother Christine told the detective who insisted on charging her daughter that she should be disgusted with herself. There we go. And we're going to have a look at what this Ricky Gervais cancel culture thing is all about. I think that I need to understand what a cancel culture is. Something that I've never ever seen before. Interesting indeed. Right, okay, moving on. Daily Mirror. Yep, here we go. Caroline, agony of her mum, quite right. Watchdog. Ah, yes. The best headline ever. I'm going to sit and I'm going to look at this. He's wearing my hat. Dick. I'd love to go square goes with this guy. Here, Dominic. Let's get into the octagon and go square goes. You and me. You know, two guys about the same age doing the shit, okay? Watchdog is called on to probe Cummings' second lockdown trip. Shall we do this? Hold on. This is where we need to have this in place. 1 second. We will do this again. Hold on. Hopefully this will work. And we'll take that off there. Good. Right. Watchdog is called on to probe Cummings' second lockdown trip. Yes, and we're going to do that again. Oh, we just love that. What is it? Do you think it's all over for you, Dominic?
Game over.
Oh, I hope so. Oh yeah, we're going to play all these. Well, in fact, let's put the sound right up for these. Okay, what else can we do? Yeah, let's just do this. Dominic Cummings, you are going to get probed, mate. That is worth an evil cackle, but most of all it's worth this. We love that. We've got to love the old Dominic Cummings. Right, let's just read. I mean, I might just be overstepping my mark a bit. The Daily Mirror's front page follows its investigation earlier this year into the lockdown travels of Dominic Cummings. We're going to stick that name right into Google as well. The Prime Minister's chief advisor. The paper says that 2 witnesses who say they saw him make a second trip to Durham. What? Which he denies. What? Dominic have complained to the police watchdog because they do not believe their report was properly investigated. Ooh. Do you think that there's been a bit of the old political shenanigans and the police with this guy? You know, I think so. I think so. That's just awful.
Wow.
I know. It's just crazy. It's crazy. It's awful. The guy needs to be put in the stocks, and we need to be able to use all the waste vegetables from all the stores around the UK. He should be shipped into the square. In fact, he should be on a mobile set of stocks and taken round different cities, like the Dominic Cummings stock tour, and they can start in Stockton or Stockport. I don't care, all right? But you should be in the stocks, and it should be rotten vegetables, all chucked at him, and then the rotten vegetables should be swept up and used to make a broth that he gets fed on for at least a year. You know, it can't be cruel and unusual. He needs to have food, right? But that guy there, it's like it's the grand old word of karma, isn't it? People think karma is their friend when they're the ones that have done something wrong. They go, oh, look at that, see, nobody's going to believe them, that's karma, you know, for things, you know, that's happened to them in the past. But nah, not a chance. Not a chance. This man here will be visited by karma, like everybody else that has done wrongdoing. Karma will eventually catch up with you in terrible ways, no matter what you feel, and I think he knows it. I mean, this obviously it's a stock picture, but they've captured the sort of like the look of like, oh shit, I've been busted. Shit. What? Shit. But Dominic Cummings, I hope that the watchdog nails you. I'm going to screen capture that picture. I like it. Where's my screen capture button? Print screen. Boom. Is it doing it? Is it? I hope so. Ah well, we'll soon find out. We'll go back and take we'll just right click on it. Copy image. Boom. No, save image. Yep, we're doing it. We're going to do it. Yep, and save. Nice. Right, Daily Mail. Oh, Priti Patel. Priti to send in Navy to tackle migrant crisis. Okay. After up to 250 are caught making illegal channel crossing in one day. Yeah, well then, yeah, absolutely. Nice one, Grandma. Grandma saying, I will drive the Cummings stock lorry. It can just be on the back of a truck, you know, one of these trucks that have stages that fold out from it, so there can be steps going up, and it's got the right distance that you're allowed to throw things. It can be, you know, we could raise money from it. We could have like £1 per 3 vegetables. It could be like going to the fun fair or the shows, whatever you want to call it, you know, instead of like throwing a beanbag at a coconut shy, it can be the Dominic Cummings stocks. Bam, there you go. Is that sore? Do you like that, Dominic? I mean, the thing is, he has to be allowed to sleep as well, you know. We can't have it, you know, back in the stocks, you know, just like nah, I'm not gonna stick with this. No, not at all. Crazy. Right, there's something that I've not done yet. I've not looked up this offer. Let's see what you've actually got to do to get a free Amazon tablet from the Daily Mail, shall we? Daily Mail, free Amazon tablet. Let's see how much money that will cost a year. Alright, that's pretty good. Because if this works out to be something cheaper than anything else. No, we need to go back. I don't want the cookies policy. Right, agree. Right, so Amazon Fire 7 with 3-month subscription to the Mail for $32.97. Daily Mail shop, get deal. Subscribe to the Mail digital edition for 3 months for $32.97 and receive a free Amazon Fire 7 tablet, 16 gigabytes, worth $49.99. Or subscribe 6 months for $65.94 and you'll get a free Amazon Echo Show 5. Wow, worth $79.99. What is a Echo Show 5? What is that? Is that like a better tablet? I can't read that. Let me turn it this way. Take a 6-month subscription to the Mail and receive a free Amazon Echo worth $79.99. Echo Show, right? Okay. Echo Show connects to Alexa to give you vivid visuals on a 5x5 screen with crisp, full sound in a compact design that fits in any room, in any home, sets alarms, timers, catch up on news, highlights and film trailers, check the weather and traffic before you head out, Daily Mail and the Mail on Sunday, blah blah blah. I don't think I need that, but you know, I don't like the Daily Mail. I don't want to give them money. You know, no. But a tablet's quite good, you know. I could, you know, nah. And the Fire 7 tablet. What? Echo Show. I don't want an Echo Show. I don't know what an Echo Show. I'm going to need to go and look up what an Echo Show is. The picture's rubbish. The Fire 7, Amazon's best-selling tablet. 2 times the storage and hands-free with Alexa. Complete tasks, enjoy movies on the go, browse receipts. Wow, that was really loud. On the go, browse recipes and ask Alexa for the weather. Crazy. I don't want to pay £32, $32.97 in a winner. Nope, don't want to do that. I would rather actually eat my own crap than buy anything from the Daily Mail, to be perfectly honest. The Daily Fail. Anyway, Pretty sent in the Navy to tackle migrant crisis. Yeah. Home Secretary Priti Patel has backed using the Navy to send migrant boats back to France after 250 people were caught crossing the channel in one day. That's the ones that are caught. Yep, I take it back about the thing. I'm going to have I think we should have a little investigation into this. The state of illegal immigrants within the UK. Where do they go? What do they do? Do we have a slave nation hiding in the shadows in the UK? You know? Does that exist? Is it the truth of the matter? Home Secretary, blah blah blah. The paper says the rising numbers are like a personal blow to Miss Patel, who pledged last October she would reduce crossings almost to 0 by this stage. Yeah, but she's all hot air anyway. She just does my head in. Daily Star, golden balls. Bird droppings are worth 760 million a year. Furnace Friday is here. Panto season axe and dwarves are very happy. I was speaking to one of my admins on Discord last night, Morgan, and he's amazing. Comes up with some incredible things, some beautiful things to say. And I was saying that I was thinking about doing like a parody of Mojax Happy called Mojax is Not Happy. And Morgan said, you know what you should do? You should just do Mojax and the different names of the 7 dwarves after it. And I thought, yes we will. So that is going to be a Christmas thing that I'll start working on. You know, it's just awesome. I think that's the paper's done. I think it is. Yes, that is the paper's done, which is great. What we're going to do now, how long have we got? We've just hit the grand old 5 minutes. Sorry, 30 minutes. Well done. We stuck to it. Right, what I'm going to do now though is I am going to bring up the big screen here, and we are going to we're going to play a video, and hopefully it will not break the computer. Fingers crossed. We're going to play the actual trailer that I made for last night's disaster. We're not going to play the mini documentary, we're just going to play the trailer. The trailer has sound issues itself. I'm going to redo the sound today and make sure that it's where is it? Where are we? Let's talk about it. There we go. And yes, let's just make sure this works okay. We're gonna play this video. It might take a little bit of tweaking because it might need to fit the screen because I've not got this queued up properly. And this is the video for the disaster, but the sound is not great. Okay, it is not great in the slightest. So we will do our best and make sure that it's okay, and we'll fix it today. Here we go. Let's play it.
The evolution of man's behaviors brought us amazing things like great cities and civilization. But with all great behavioral evolution came the inevitable downside as well. Lust, gluttony, avarice, sloth, anger, pride, envy, the deadly seven. Season 2 of the human condition will examine the behaviors of the 7 deadly sins, from their creation in ancient times to their evolution into modern day society.
Ooh, does that not look exciting? Well, microphone is dead loud. This is what happened last night. Microphone got really weird. There we go, that's better. So yeah, that is the trailer. The sound is a bit boxy though, so I'm gonna re-record the sound through this mic as opposed to a different mic I was using, and then overlay it perfectly for it all, which will be quite exciting, and you will get the smooth, creamy tones of Mojax Happy saying the 7 deadly sins are awful. So what the plan is with the 7 deadly sins show is to look at the sins as behaviours, how the people behaved in ancient times and how they've evolved into behaviours in modern times, how they were sort of like enacted and how they're kind of ignored in modern society. So it's going to be an interesting show. It will be over 7 weeks in total, 8 weeks in fact, because we'll have a summary show at the end of it all, and that will be what season 2 is all about. So go now and hit the little subscribe button on this very broadcast, and go now and hit the little dingly ding ding bell, okay, and go now and set reminders for all the videos that come on, so you can come and watch them. Okay, is that okay? Shall we do that? Look at this, I'm looking at the camera here, and then I'm looking at myself on the screen. Camera, self, camera, self. It's weird because I try to, the camera's now in a permanent fixture up on the top shelf here, and I have to sit off to the side to get this camera angle, as opposed to sitting in front of the computer for the nighttime show, which will be here. Peekaboo. There we go, we're done. We are done. Right, let us hold on a minute. See, look, God. Again, I don't know why. I don't think I click save, but it's supposed to be like this and like this for the ending. I'm about to change a lot of stuff on this as well. So here we go. Let's get this done, and we are going to play some banjo music because it's that time of the morning. sound has been okay for you guys this morning. I hope that you've enjoyed the show, and I hope that you will join us tonight at 10:30 for the open mic night, which has now been renamed. Oh, we should hang on. Let's do this. Hold on a second. You guys need to be able to see the ad for this as well. Hold on. Because we've renamed. We'll do it on this. I will actually change that picture there. Hold on. We just need to do one more thing. It's going to be good. There we go. We've changed the name of the Friday night show to something completely different from what it is, and you will see it at the end when we pull up the slide at the end of it. We've renamed it. It's not the Friday night show. Right? That's what we're doing with it, because just to be different, and it'll still be pretty much the open mic night, except what we're going to do is we will take subjects from the audience, from the viewers, a week in advance, and the closing time for that will be lunchtime on a Thursday, to give the panel and I an opportunity to choose the subjects we want to talk about, and give us a chance to research them as well. So I'm gonna plug that in and make an advert for that for all social media over the next couple of days to stick on it as well. And I have a personal bit of content that I want to make today for a special person who watches this show regularly. It's something that was promised to do as a live. I'm not going to say what it is, but I will be doing that either this afternoon or tomorrow afternoon to get it all done, which will be quite exciting, to say the least. So yeah, we're done now. Go and enjoy the Friday day. I'm expecting a phone call from work to decide whether or not, when I'm going back to work, it will be a phased return, so we can gradually move into the evolution of this show and get things operating properly, and take it from there. And don't forget to go and buy merch. radioapocalypse.live/merch. It's a great thing to help support the show. I don't believe in, I don't think we're big enough to warrant giving money. Okay, I don't. I think that when people have said to me, how can you give me your PayPal? I want to give you some money. I felt kind of uneasy, because we get on average 5 or 6 people watching this show, which I'm really grateful for. Is the banjo too loud? Is it still too loud, Mom? I need to just keep it at 10%. 10%. Hello, check 1 2. Yes, there we go. I can't tell if it's too loud or not. I can't even hear it just now. It's not even on the noise bar. There we go. Is that better? Is that okay? I hope so. Right, Mama Bear, tell me if that's okay. I've got the chat window up. Yeah, I felt kind of uneasy when people say, I want to throw money at you. I don't like that. I feel kind of uneasy because we've got like 220 odd people that subscribe to us, but we get on average maybe 5 or 6 watching live, and then we get many more playbacks, which is great. But I don't feel that you should be throwing your hard-earned money at me without getting something in return. Hence why I set up the merch site. So you can go to www.radioapocalypse.live/merch, and you can happily, to your heart's content, go and buy whatever you please from there. And there's always new stuff coming out on t-shirts, mugs, everything like that. So that's a great way to support the show. You know, buy if you want to help out, buy a t-shirt a month. I'll go and make a monthly collection of t-shirts, like January's collection, February's collection, if you want to support the channel. All the money, apart from the charity items, is going into a kitty to buy a new laptop. Not a new laptop, a new desktop. Something that is going to be Again, I can't warrant going out and spending money on a big bit of tech. My lifestyle does not allow that to happen. What basically, I've got to save up for the last installment of my wife's visa. Banjo really soft, but you can hear me. We can't get the balance right today at all. We'll just leave the banjo the way that it is. What was I saying? Yeah, I can't warrant going out and buying a big bit of tech. Barry generously gave me this desktop, which is great, and it works beautifully as long as I don't do too many things on it at the same time. Like, we're sitting at about 70% usage of the CPU, and we're sitting at 70 degrees Celsius on the processor temperature, and the processor will shut the computer down if it reaches about 85 degrees Celsius. So we're okay. Hang on. Yep, about that. Yeah. So we don't want it to get too high. So a bigger fan, bigger processor, bigger everything like that is fine. And Barry did a build on one of these online places for me, and it's expensive. It's £1,100 to get a really good streaming stroke gaming desktop. But I'm not going out to buy that. I can't do that. So that's what the merch is for. That's what the merch is for. Somebody did suggest doing a Patreon site. Again, I don't have time to make Patreon unique content, but ideas were thrown at it, sort of like do £1 to support the channel on a monthly basis, and say £2.50 to have every 2 weeks have a Patreon only created live show, which I think would be a great thing to do. So I'm going to look into doing that and maybe get that set up before I go back to work full time. Those two things I can actually do. If you're wanting to support the show with £1, that's cool. Okay, that is totally cool. Because I don't feel bad then, because that works out to be something stupid like well, it's less than 5p a day, you know. I think that's suitable. That doesn't make me feel clammy, and it makes me feel better, you know, if people want to support the channel. I don't think we're going to get a lot of people supporting, but if we've got little bits of money going into the kitty and it builds up, you know, if that's what happens, then I can be comfortable with spending that kitty money on a bit of tech. And just now we have $15 in the kitty for charity and $35 in the kitty towards tech, just from selling t-shirts. I am amazed. So we're going to leave that in Teespring until that builds up, so it doesn't get touched for anything else, and we'll just take it from there. And that is what we're going to do. I'm going to look into doing Patreon over the weekend. I'm going to look into setting all that up and getting that done, and making the other bit of content as well. So that is how you could. Just now though, you will get a nice t-shirt, hoodie, mugs, phone covers, everything like that. And if you want to support a great charity called Maggie's Edinburgh, basically go and buy the merch with any of the hosts' faces upon it. All that merch, basically the profit from that goes straight into the kitty for Maggie's. We might have like maybe $50 by the end of the year. I'll do it for Christmas, you know. Very good. Anyway, that is us done now. Alright, and we will be going, and let's just play out with the banjos. Have a good day, and don't forget to come back and watch that It's Not the Friday Night Show. Take care.